Thank you for joining us to stand united against SB 79. My name is Marcella Bothwell, and I'm chair of Neighbors for a Better California. Your presence amplifies our collective voice to protect our communities. SB 79 threatens the heart of our neighborhoods. It ignores the pressing issue of affordability, pushing policies that could make it harder for working families to stay in their homes. It risks displacement, forcing residents out of the communities they've built and cherished. Most critically, SB 79 strips away local control, silencing our voices and handing decisions to bureaucrats who don't know our streets, our struggles, or, look today, our strength. Let's talk about fire safety. Here's a bus stop, which will fall under SB 79 in our neighborhood. Yet many streets in SB 79's half-mile transit stop radius only meet the 20-foot minimum. California Fire Code requires 26-foot wide roads for fire trucks with aerial ladders. And aerial ladders are essential for fighting fires in buildings over 30 feet tall. This creates dangerous bottlenecks during evacuations and blocks critical fire access, putting our lives at risk. Boo. Today we're going to address more critical flaws of this bill: affordability, policy failures, loss of local control, and the real impact on our neighborhoods. We have found you experts who live with lived experience to discuss SB 79's flaws. And let me just quickly go through the list. Charlie Nieto. Yay, Charlie. President of the Pacific Beach Town Council. He's vice chair with me on the PB Planning Group. He's young, and he shows that young people care and want to have hope in their future here in San Diego. Next up is Jeff Uter, chair of Neighbors for a Better San Diego. Jeff has already fought the good fight with the city's flawed ADU bonus density ordinance, and he will explain the state's purposefully vaguely written transit housing law. How SB 79 promises are built on shaky ground and overlook practical realities like infrastructure limits and environmental impacts, while pushing a one-size-fits-all approach that ignores our unique needs. Victoria Labrazo will discuss why the San Diego, yes, Victoria, woo! Will discuss why the San Diego Community Planners Committee voted no on 79 and sent the letter to the city. SB 79 strips away our right to make decisions that reflect our neighborhood's values and needs. It hands control to distant bureaucrats who don't know our streets or our stories. Shane Harris was supposed to be here today, but unfortunately last night had to cancel. But he confirms his total support for our movement, and will be joining us for a panel discussion on the problems of SB 79 in September. As many of you know, what a strong advocate he is for elevating the voices of the most impacted but least heard. What I think he would talk about is families face displacement. This bill will rush people out of neighborhoods they've called home for generations. Community ties are fraying. The human cost is real people losing their homes, their roots, their sense of belonging. And finally, Richard Bailey, past mayor of the city of Coronado, will give us will give us insight on why the state overreach is so bad for our local control. He's got lived experience of how he had to deal with it. He will share how we can move forward with an initiative to bring back local control from Sacramento. To know that we in San Diego are not alone. This morning, there is San Fernando Valley, Los Angeles, Marin County, San Francisco, Long Beach, Lakewood. There are multiple cities across the state who are saying no to SB 79. So what's our path forward? Bailey's vision calls us to action. I'll say Richard Bailey's. Got to get the Bailey out there, okay? We reject SB 79's top-down mandates and demand real solutions that prioritize safety, affordability, and local control.
Local control, local
Control, local control,
local control, local control, local control.
Let's fight for communities where families thrive, where streets are safe, and where our voices matter. Join us, Neighbors for a Better San Diego. We have our logo here, etc. We can get you connected. We are stronger together. We can write, we can call, we can rally. Thank you. And let's make clear our stand. No on SB 79.
No on 79.
Thank you all for coming. We have a short chant to finish this off to show our people power. Show me what community looks like. Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Show me what community looks like.
This is what community looks like.
Thank you all. Let's go forward and stop SB 79.